Okay, I think we're live. Should be live, everyone. Hello, hello. Can I be heard? I think you all can hear me. I think so. Hopefully. Let me know if I can be heard. What's neat is that Nintendo already has kind of like a little bit of a video thing kind of going on right now. So you should be able to hear that right now, and me. So I think it's a great way to test the audio levels to make sure it's at a good level, or at least a close approximation to how the actual direct will be. So if I have to do any adjustments, it'll just be a little bit. Ernest Gamer, thank you, loud and clear. Good morning, Wilberforce Booster. Hi there, Cater. True Dash fan, what's up? The new Beastwood 9625. It looks like I got lost. I got lost in the Lost Woods. What if I did? What if I did get lost in the Lost Woods, right? That would be a good time, assuming I didn't, die and become like a Skull Kid, or something. But, yeah, we're here now, though. True Dash fan, I'm here now. PB Hype, Lexi, I'm getting pumped. Yeah, every time these things are about to happen, I'm like, I'm in good spirits. To be clear, I'm in good spirits, but it doesn't really start to hit me until like it goes live. Like I start freaking out the moment the show starts, and until then, I'm just kind of like, okay, this is happening, if that makes sense. Yeah. True Dash fan, time needs to go faster. Well, perhaps it will. Perhaps there'll be a traveling forward in time option soon. Olivia Maxwell. Hey Andres, super excited to see this direct announcement. This is where Nintendo really shows off the goods. Woohoo. Yeah, so here's the thing. If there's a time for Nintendo to not suck, this is the time. Like, this is it. You know, this is where things should be really good. If they're gonna be really good, this is the direct where it would be really good. Because this is kind of like, all right, well, Nintendo is now going to show their hands for at least the second half of 2026. And if you come away from this direct being disappointed, and you didn't like the first half, then you're just not gonna like 2026 from Nintendo. But I think we're in for a good time. Wilberforce Booster. Andres finally gets proven right after years of theories. What's the figure of speech? Never wrong, just early. It's interesting. I was thinking, the first Ocarina of Time remake video I made was, I'm trying to think. I was living in Pennsylvania at the time. I was staying at a friend's house for a while, and I stayed at this house during the COVID period. I don't remember if it was like the lockdown window that this happened, but it was definitely around then. You know what? I do think this was my first video theorizing or talking about why Nintendo should make an Ocarina of Time remake was in the year 2020. Now, back then, it was more so a response to Final Fantasy VII Remake, and looking at that and thinking about how Ocarina of Time and Final Fantasy VII Remake sort of have a similarity in a sense. And I think some of you understand what I'm getting at, because if you were an N64 fan in the 90s, right, or the early 2000s, you know, there was a lot of people playing N64 even in the early 2000s, that generation, Ocarina of Time was looked at as like the game, like the big Nintendo game, the amazing thing that, you know, like that's the game, right? That was like the masterpiece game from Nintendo. And if you were a PlayStation 1 player in the 90s, that masterpiece game, that go-to game, was Final Fantasy VII. Of course, there were other games, but those are like kind of looked at as like the games for each kind of audience, each fan base. And so it's interesting seeing that, you know, years later, the 7 remake came out exclusively for PlayStation at first, right? Thankfully now it's available on other platforms such as Switch 2, and it's an even better version, and it's awesome. And then we're getting the second one, the third version of it, and that's all great. But point is that it was then that I saw that I was like, huh, if it makes sense for this to happen for Final Fantasy, perhaps it's going to make sense for Nintendo as well. That's when my brain started turning on it. And while I'm not saying like I was leaking anything or like I had heard anything at the time, I hadn't. In 2020, I had not heard anything about an Ocarina of Time remake happening. It was simply something that made sense. And, you know, okay, technically hasn't been confirmed yet, right? So we'll see what happens during this direct. So, grain of salt. But I think sometimes people forget that Nintendo is in the business of entertainment. Their goal is to get us to buy their products, right? Does that make sense? And so, yeah, they are trying to make money. They are in the money-making business, correct. But in order for them to make money, they have to make things we want, that we want to buy, we want to play, right? So my point is I think sometimes people kind of overlook those simple facts, and just think, oh, that sounds too good to be true. No, the point is for them to make things we want. And what have we wanted? What have we wanted at the core for such a long time? We've wanted the Ocarina of Time remake because it just makes sense. And so, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if, in a way, Nintendo also saw the Final Fantasy VII Remake, also being aware of that similarity I just talked about, and they started thinking about it, they started talking about it, they started considering, okay, well, you know, Tears of the Kingdom is taking a long time, and the Switch 2 is probably coming out, you know, like, they started thinking about different things and how to have different Zelda projects coming out, you know, at a good rate, right? So Zelda fans are satiated, and so maybe that's, even then they were starting to think about how they can go about doing that. So that's kind of like, you know, a little bit of my perspective there. Oh my god, Mario Titans is fake, guys. Don't worry. Christopher Spreezy with the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thanks for all the Ocarina of Time videos. Feels like we've been speculating about this game forever. I'm nervous to see how it all turns out. Getting emotional. Listen, I don't want to say like I'm extremely nervous, right? I'm not extremely nervous, but there is, you know, there's certainly some anxiety about this. But also just a grand curiosity. Like, what is it exactly? Is it... I don't think it's Ocarina of Time 3D upscaled. I think that would be a terrible thing, right? But, like, that's, to me, like, the worst-case scenario. More realistically, I think it's at least Star Fox levels of ambition. I actually think perhaps a little bit beyond that, but we don't know. Right? Like, is there gonna be new content? Are they going to change the structure of the world? Or is it just gonna be a one-to-one visual remake? You know, how is the voice acting going to work? Assuming there is voice acting. I think there will be. We shall see. Like, there's just kind of... There's a lot to consider here with how they're gonna go about handling it, but it's, we assume we're seeing it today, right? I think everyone's kind of on the same page here. Lexi, if Ocarina of Time shows up, I will cry. I might too. I'll probably scream before I don't know. I'm gonna be loud. Randy Ashford 9838. Dude, I really hope I'm wrong, but I feel that Ocarina of Time remake is gonna be disappointing. I really don't want a practical remaster for the big game this year. At least have voice acting. And I think you bring up a good point. Like, if it is just a one-to-one remake, if that's all it is, like, maybe it looks pretty visually, but it's, like, literally, like, the same level structure, so there's kind of, like, an awkwardness to the environment, you know, and that's kind of positioned as Nintendo's biggest release this year. I do think that maybe that I would understand where you're coming from. I'm not saying it has to be, like, a complete reimagining like 7 Remake either. I don't think it has to be that. I think somewhere in the middle would be nice. So we'll see. I think best case scenario is something along the lines of what Capcom has done with the Resident Evil remakes. That's kind of what I think that's our best case scenario here, and fingers crossed that's what we get. But you know, it ain't just about Ocarina of Time. There's gonna be other stuff. I assume we see the Dustbloods, right? I think Nintendo's going to announce more to fill up the holidays. It's not just about those summer leaks we've been talking about, but then there is those summer leaks, right? We're going to see Fire Emblem. We're going to see a little bit more Splatoon Raiders. There may be another update on Star Fox. If there's anything else they're kind of hiding about the game, we're going to learn about that today. There's going to be some third-party stuff to announce. I wonder, they did confirm Monster Hunter Wilds is coming to Switch 2. Will they show us the Switch 2 version here? Will they announce the Resident Evil remakes that are supposedly coming to Switch 2 as well? Like, I'm very curious about those things. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I've had the theories about Luigi's Mansion 4, so, you know. Will that be here? We don't know. It's a theory. It's a prediction. It's not a leak. But it does make sense to me. Julian Pispis. PS. Also, want to say your audio is great today, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know the audio is good. Sega 420X says, absolutely no voice acting. That wouldn't be Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom has voice acting. Breath of the Wild has voice acting. Those are the two most recent ambitious Zelda titles. You think that they wouldn't put voice acting in Zelda? In a modern iteration of a Zelda game? I guess we'll see. I think they will. Good morning, Dark Vader. Sunstar, when does the direct start? Yeah, it starts in 12 minutes. 12 minutos. Let's put a poll. This is not gonna be a Zelda related poll. I feel like that's kind of the main thing we're thinking about, but I'm just kind of curious. What would be the most amazing announcement that has not been leaked? Whoa, it's a commercial?
Explore, create,
what?
And share your island paradise.
They're doing commercials?
New Horizons,
That's hilarious.
Switch 2 edition
The direct
game.
hasn't started yet.
Use
This is
mouse
they're
controls
trying this
to
new thing where
design
they're playing
and
ads for their games.
intuitively. See your friends' reactions with camera play support. And up to 12 friends can play together online, including on Slumber Island. Animal Crossing New Horizons, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, available now.
A lot of you are saying Deltarune, so I'm going to include that just for you. Oh, let's go. This is my childhood. Oh, so beautiful. I'm putting Deltarune for those in the chat. I'll sing this all day. I'm not going to announce it first. Okay, what would be another surprise fun title that hasn't been leaked? Kid Icarus. You know what? Oh, I'm at probably Smash. You know, I'm not gonna include Deltarune, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do something else, just Nintendo. Ice Climbers! 3D platformer.
We're gonna take the system back from Andross, one planet at a time.
So you want us to cause some mayhem? That's my kind of plan.
It's the deadliest stretch of space in the system, Fox.
We'll be pushing the limits like never before.
This is it, Star Fox.
Let's see what you guys
show 'em
feel.
how it's done.
Let's go!
Star Fox, available June 25th.
I'm actually kind of feeling these ads.
Listen to Nintendo game music anytime, anywhere. Nintendo Music. let's go over some updates to the service.
If you guys don't pick Ice Climber 3D platformer, Nintendo will never make one. Just kidding.
Nintendo Music can now be accessed on web browsers.
I agree, Lexi.
So you can listen on your computer. A larger screen helps make it easier to identify game titles and playlists you're interested in.
Has other... like...
The Nintendo Music app is also available on compatible tablets. That means you can browse music on a larger screen than you'd find on a smartphone. You can also enjoy Nintendo Music on the road.
You guys want to see these ads in
Auto
full
and
screen?
Apple CarPlay support. Music can be selected from your vehicle's touchscreen.
Oh, actually, I'm glad I checked this.
Voice control is also available.
Okay.
You can say, play a rainy day.
This looks perfectly cropped, right? Like, you guys
To
see
play
the whole
music
screen.
that fits the scenery and vibe
Yeah.
of your drive.
Yeah. You guys see the whole screen. Okay.
From recent and upcoming releases to nostalgic classics, more tracks will be added to Nintendo Music over time.
The chat will
With
take. I'll
tunes
take
to
the
match
chat
your
off
lifestyle.
after the direct.
You can listen to
Well, not
Nintendo
after,
game
once the
music
direct starts.
anytime, anywhere.
We live. We are live. And
Nintendo Music.
we're 7 minutes away, friends.
Nintendo
Okay,
Music
I gotta
is
say,
included with an active Nintendo Switch
my anticipation is
online
starting to build
membership.
now. I'm starting to feel it. In less than 7 minutes, the direct is gonna start, and I don't know what they're gonna have to open the show. And I'm just getting. It's starting to hit me.
Here's what's sprouting in the Flower Kingdom. A new power-up. Rosalina and Luma. Assist mode.
Mr. Classy, the sound on Dude's stream is the clearest of the Nintendo streamers. You guys think I sound clear today? I feel like normally that's not what I get most complimented for. But hey, if I sound good,
Do it solo or
Great.
team up. And speaking of teaming up,
and by the way,
attractions
the
galore
audio
in
level of my
Attraction
voice in
Central.
comparison to the
Mobile
ad going on right
wireless
now,
multiplayer, including
is that a
game share
good balance for
support,
when the
online
direct is
multiplayer,
playing? Or
co-op
should I change it
attractions
around at all?
versus
Let me know now,
attractions,
because this is like the best. This is the best comp we're gonna get for how to compare the audio levels of my voice versus the direct right now.
Experience. So what are you waiting for?
Olivia
The Super
Maxwell,
Mario
Zelda,
Brothers Wonder
right?
Nintendo Switch 2 edition plus Meet Up in Belleville Park game is available now on the Nintendo Switch 2
Yes.
system.
As
Nintendo
Lexi
Switch
points
2
out in the
players
chat,
who already
there
have
is
Super
likely
Mario Brothers
going to be
Wonder on
some
Nintendo
screaming.
Switch can upgrade to the
Be
Nintendo
aware.
Switch 2 edition by purchasing the upgrade
I
pack.
do have a little bit of a
Figures from
limiter,
Super
so
Mario
like
Brothers Wonder
even
are
it's still
also available now.
I'm still gonna scream, but okay, you guys are saying the balance is good, the audio is good. Thank you, I appreciate that, everyone. Oh, I'm screaming about something that already came out, but the music though. Oh, you should play this game. It's better than people said it is.
Samus!
Bro, they should have done this marketing for the game back in November. Oh, I want to play it again. Yo, you just keep bumping the ads. We played Mario Tennis. I feel like if I was little, and by little I mean like I played Mario Tennis when I was younger, like, you know, when you have more time for things, and it was really fun. I liked it. I also like Mario Baseball, Mario Strike. I still play Mario Sports titles now, and just, I guess I feel less inclined to now just because of time.
Okay, let's go.
Mr. Cheat 87. I like Metroid Prime 4 actually. Like, we need more of that. We need more of that conversation to happen. I liked Metroid Prime 4 actually. there's over 500 people watching. That's a lot. We're so close. The Simple Box with a super chat. Thanks for getting me and for Ocarina of Time remake with your look back series. You're welcome. We didn't finish it because the direct happened a little bit sooner than expected, but you know we're gonna be talking about this game until it comes out, of course. And probably a little bit afterwards too.
Well, look who it is.
But I'm glad that helped you a little bit.
These days.
I enjoyed replaying the game.
The hustle never stops. But what's she spending her money on? All right.
How cute.
I give up.
Ever since Angie's misadventures and romance,
Unhappy Angie spotted.
Crystal has a new gig. Part-time cheerleader and full-time
Our
friend.
special granola parfait infused with hot dog.
How many of you guys like
totally
this
go
game?
viral.
Like, it's not really for me,
do
but how
you.
many of you been
She understands
playing?
that sometimes you need to be with nature.
I can't even
Share
remember the name
quality
right now.
time, goofing off with friends. Who is this guy?
The secondhand embarrassment
Tomodachi
is
Life.
strong.
Tomodachi Life.
Would you make me something?
Or even explore your creative side.
One sec.
90
you
seconds.
like it?
90 seconds.
Wow.
90 seconds. 90 seconds.
Okay, Picasso. At the end of the day,
Here we
Crystal
go.
never clocks out from being a pal. But she
Is
does
this the last
have
ad?
to clock back
It
in
probably
at the food
is the
mart.
last ad.
Hey, drop it. That's a good doggy. Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
Okay.
Please come again.
All right. I can still see the chat. Oh god, it's starting. Oh, they freaked me out. I thought it was a countdown. Here we go. Here we go. It's about to start, everyone. Are we live? We're live. Okay, good. 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 Oh. Breathe. I'm breathing calmly, chilly. I'm okay. Am I? Oh, I don't know. Here we are. Okay, here we go. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna open up with? Whoa. Oh man, I have no idea what they're gonna start with. You think they're gonna come out on screen first or gonna just pop a game? What are they gonna do? I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna start this. I feel like Zelda would have to be a closer, right? You would think, right? Man! What's it gonna be to start? Who's the opener?
Hello, everyone.
Koizumi's the opener.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi.
What does that mean?
And I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Switch 1.
Please, take a look at this.
Oh, so I feel like starting with a Switch 1 to a Switch 2 is kind of like a light start.
Hello.
Oh, Rhythm Heaven. Okay.
My name is Lowell Miss Reeds,
Coming
and
out
I'm
next
known
month.
for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Interesting. This is actually gonna be fun.
Rhythm Heaven Groove. Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat.
Low-key peak. Volume is
Find your
perfect.
flow,
Thank you,
and
Lexi.
you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now.
I am surprised they're using this to start the show,
2,
but
3, now.
they might have a
2,
different approach
now.
this time.
2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included.
Maybe they feel this would be the great way to give
As
this
you
game the
play
attention
through
it
the game,
deserves.
you can
which is why they had
unlock
it at the
different
start.
modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters.
This is
Cast a
different.
fire spell with BA. BA. And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove
I
on
think
and
it's
tip the
cool.
scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah,
Multiplayer?
we're under attack.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games.
I
Note the
like
timing
this.
and block the arrows.
Okay.
Grab a snack at
I know
exactly
people are
3
like,
o'clock.
yo, why'd they have to start with a game like this? But
Or aim
also,
for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Rhythm Heaven's cool.
Emily got the snack.
Like,
There are over
I'm
30
actually thinking I'll
cooperative
pick
and
this one up.
competitive games to play.
Yeah,
Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm
Like, this
Heaven
is like a
Groove
different
hits
kind
the
of
Nintendo
game,
Switch system
you know,
July
than the
2nd.
typical thing.
Pre-orders are available now
but like a
on
fun one,
Nintendo
like-
eShop.
You know, when friends come over, like, it's like, oh, Mario
That
Party,
was
Mario
Rhythm
Kart
Heaven
Smash.
Groove for
What
Nintendo
about
Switch.
this?
You'll also be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Really?
Please
don't
wait
say.
just a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2,
That was the
including
Switch.
some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
That's a weird
Let's
way.
begin with some headlines.
That's interesting. All right.
Master the way of the sword.
This, what is it? Onimusha?
Onimusha, Way of the Sword.
This looks really
a
good.
New entry in the Sword Play Action series is slashing
Bro.
onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Bro.
Edo-era Kyoto
ATB?
has been overrun by monsters known as Genma.
Like, this looks
Now,
really good.
Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure.
Damn.
Parry,
Maybe I will pick this up.
deflect, and the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path.
Nice.
Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the
Oh, that's
tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls
What?
to intuitively slay Genma.
Hey, that might be fun.
As fates
As an
intertwine,
alternative
will you
option.
cut down those that stand in your way?
I'm feeling it, actually.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th. Pre-orders begin later today on
I'm
Nintendo
actually
eShop.
feeling this quite a bit.
Your
Yo!
unwritten epic begins. Dragon's
Bro.
Dogma 2, Dark Arisen
Bro.
is heading to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yo, all
You
these,
are
like,
the Arisen,
super impressive looking
hero
games.
burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart.
It's just,
In this expanded
so
version
happy
of Dragon's
we're
Dogma
way
2,
past Switch 1.
explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting, choose the vocation
like
that
what we're
fits
seeing.
your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory.
Nice.
In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
So strong
October
third-party
9th.
announcements.
Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Nativa.
Stellar Blade's
Now,
coming to
join
Switch
Eve
2?
on her mission to save
Really?
humanity and reclaim the planet.
Really?
Engage in
Did we know
high-speed
this?
combat
I
that focuses on timing.
I really like the
Find your
demo of
openings
this game on
and
PlayStation.
strike.
I never picked it up just because
Defeat
I was
enemies
busy,
to
but
acquire
like
new
I
skills.
was planning on
Then
buying this game.
strategically deploy them to fit the situation.
Damn. Yo, Stellar
Can you
Blade's
save
fire.
humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind?
These third-party announcements are pretty
Stellar Blade
freaking
launches on
awesome.
Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
It's probably late this year now.
Blast off in the two-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition
I might pick
across
this
the
one up too,
galaxy.
actually.
There are many interstellar areas to explore. Melt ice to make a path. Activate
From Stellar
devices
to
in time
Orbitals.
with the beat.
Interstellar adventure.
Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars.
I feel like
Two
Orbitals
players
could
can
be,
also work
a
together
Treehouse
locally
game.
or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the glade of dreams in
We
this
expected
bold
this, but it's
reimagining
still
of Rayman Legends.
This is still a great game
When a
that's
shadowy
getting a
villain
really
starts
nice
spreading corruption,
remake here.
It's up
with
to
new
Rayman
stuff,
and
I'm
his
pretty
friends
sure.
to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms.
I know
Dive into
people want to
4
see
new
first-party
musical
stuff, but
stages
I just want to
and
say,
enjoy more added
like,
content.
just like
Up to
the
4
quality of the
players can go
games
out
that
on
we've
a
been
limb
seeing
in
so
local
far,
co-op.
and the visual
You can also
fidelity of
play
them,
a
like the
revamped
detail,
version of Kung
like
Fu
this is like
using
something
GameShare
so far
locally
beyond
or
what we saw
online.
during the Switch 1 era.
Rayman Legends
Even during the partner
Retold
showcase earlier this
launches
year.
on Nintendo Switch 2, October 1st.
Like, I feel like they're killing the third-party stuff right now.
It's
That's what I'm
a
trying to
great
say,
day
and I
for
think
a
that should
big
not
walk.
be like
Get
understated.
lost with friends in this
What's this?
online co-op walking and talking adventure.
I want to play this.
Set off through a peaceful world, brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around.
This is interesting. to
Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch.
Can anyone hear me?
And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean.
Whoa.
You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th. Season the Seas.
It does feel like a partner showcase so far, though, doesn't it? One Piece?
Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat crew. Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By
HHHJ.
searching
Andres,
for
I want you to
and
get
collecting
arrested.
ingredients,
You know, that's one of my
you'll
dreams.
expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to
Yeah,
change
it's,
up the restaurant's interior. and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 23rd.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pokopia. DLC for Pokopia? Underwater exploration? I hadn't played Pokopia for more than like 5 hours.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update.
Free?
By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea.
Yo.
Plant grass.
Just gotta be honest.
Build structures. And expand
with
your towns
how
underwater.
passive they're being with first-party stuff
This free
so far,
update is scheduled
I
to
gotta
release
think
in
they
August
need to
2026.
close, like, really strong. Like they need to.
And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way.
You can build
Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
There you go.
Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date.
What's gonna be another one?
Look out for more details in the future.
The Magma Basin? The Cloud Basin? I don't know how you have a Cloud Basin, but it'd be hilarious. Is this still Pokopia? Oh, Manaphy. Oh, it's a tease for Pokemon.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next, please take a look at this.
All right, rile me up. Get me excited. Show me something cool. Is this Fire Emblem?
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games.
Let's go!
The winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Fortune's weave.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, Blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies.
So this is very much like
or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus,
different
each
from
of the
other Fire
4 main
Emblems,
characters
like
comes with their own special
that
techniques.
may change later in the game.
By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
You look
Would this
upon
be
the
like-
promised one,
Oh shit,
who will route you here and guide the living to salvation.
How did it feel to upheave the world?
Sophis? Is that her name?
Be gone from us. The darkest dark.
August? September? September.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th.
Not bad.
Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave.
Love the
Deck
music,
Collection,
love the
that
box
launches the
art.
same day. Please look forward to it.
All right.
Let's continue with some more headlines.
Okay. Is it
Welcome
Sophis
to the
and not
next
Sophis?
level of ninja battles.
That was funny.
The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2. After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first
really
part
different.
of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring. The DK Challenge barrels in.
DK Challenge.
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event.
What is it?
Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics.
This is what we talked about
By
yesterday.
completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges.
Oh, yeah.
Try out ones geared for beginners.
Oh.
Or take on developer challenges.
I
for
really
something
like
with
this
a bit more
update.
punch.
I really like this update.
Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete
man.
your card collection.
Now I'm gonna get
DK
busy.
Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2.
Dang.
You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today.
But it's only limited time.
Plus,
more
in the
DLC?
Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald Rush paid DLC. A limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through. Enjoy
What?
outfits for DK and Pauline.
Oh, I have to buy
inspired by
the
Mario
DLC yet.
and Luigi.
That's
Plus,
hilarious.
There are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more.
I have to get the DLC.
Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before.
They sold the
with
DLC.
a Super
You're
Mario
like, oh,
Brothers
people didn't buy it.
twist.
Like, what can we do to make people buy it?
This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later today.
I have to buy the DLC now. I have to.
From the creators of Vampire Survivors.
Castlevania? Oh. Wait, no.
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu
I guess it's just
Kaisen
different
Rumble
games, not just a
Survivathon,
teaser.
casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2.
I like Jujutsu
Up
Kaisen.
to 8 players can compete online
Yeah,
for
this
the
is a
top
fun little
spot
style
in
game.
this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match
so
culminates in a
Jujutsu Kaisen.
head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survive-a-thon.
Just to give you my
launches
thoughts on the
Nintendo
direct
Switch
so
2
far, which
this
we should
year.
be less than half. We should still have more than half left.
Are you up for the challenge these games?
We haven't got any big Nintendo announcements
Brutal,
yet.
unforgiving battles.
But overall,
onto
third-party
Nintendo
stuff. I mean,
Switch
this
2.
like this is good.
In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path.
Third-party
Now,
stuff has been
only
very,
one
very
kingdom
good.
endures.
Nintendo
Defy
offerings
the will
have
of the
been like,
gods
okay,
to save what
we knew
remains of
about
humanity.
this, but thanks
Master
for the
brutal
giving us a
melee
little more on
combat, devastating sorceries,
but
and
we still have more
lethal
than half the
ranged
direct
attacks.
left. So I
Test your
think
metal against
this can
towering
still be
abominations
a very good
on your
direct, but
journey
they certainly
across
have
the
started
realms
slow.
of the living
For
and
first
the
party,
dead.
third party's
A hero
strong.
must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of
This is,
Pinocchio in
Tim.
Lies of P.
Yeah, this is happening. Yeah,
In a
Lies of P, there you
city
go.
under siege, you
Finally.
must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while
I like
confronting your
Soulsborne
own
games.
humanity. Take on enemies
real
using
ones.
customizable
This is a
weapons
Souls-like.
and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap
is
between
supposed to be
different
pretty good
abilities.
ones.
But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate.
Huh.
Lies of P Complete
Complete
Edition,
Edition.
which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2.
A lot of big games. Capcom's been
Plays
supporting
Nero,
hard.
Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 June 23rd.
They've been announcing a lot of
Pre-orders begin
strong
later
third-party
today
games
on
that look
Nintendo
good.
eShop.
They keep doing it. They keep
Enter
doing it.
a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke?
I still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit. You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades?
You still gotta talk about
Muramasa,
Splatoon Raiders.
Revenant
Still gotta talk
Blades.
about Star Fox. Still gotta talk about the Dust Bloods.
Nintendo
Whoa!
Switch 2
Oh!
editions of these 3
Oh!
Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming.
Oh! All of them!
All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode.
Thank you!
In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only
Clean.
that,
Not only that. What else? What else? What else?
but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
New content
There's
for all
also a variety
3?
of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date.
What? Let's
The digital
go!
version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today.
Shadow
The
drop.
physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
That's crazy, bro.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them
This
out.
is unprecedented.
And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin.
Oh!
Here are some early moments from the game.
Xenoblade 4?
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ晶石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方、なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業だ。奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。証石なしで騎士の力。
生と死も全てはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。
They went very anime with this one.
兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。あぶれた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
There's no 4. Xenoblade Genesis. Is this Project Legacy? That seemed obvious.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning. What kind of story do you think will be told? Please look forward to future updates.
And we didn't really see the combat system
Next.
either. Switch Sports!
Take a look at this.
Switch Sports! Resort!
Welcome to Woohoo Island.
Yes!
Home to all kinds of sports.
Switch
Coming
Sports
to
Resort!
Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch
Let's
Sports
go!
Resort, the latest
Prediction
game in the series.
claimed.
Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers
Correctamundo.
as rackets, bows,
Oh yeah.
or even
Oh
handles.
yeah, Wave Race. This is extremely
There are
exciting
12
for me.
sports to choose from,
Let's
all with
freaking
intuitive
go.
motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch,
Oh,
guard,
bringing boxing
counter,
back.
Maneuver for the knockout.
Yes.
Boxing.
I used to like play Wii boxing, but I would like
Make
wear
quick
weights.
shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis,
Oh my god.
aim for the center of the target.
Please be
and
coming
let
out like in
that arrow
August.
fly.
I need this
In
now.
archery.
So maybe she can come
Enjoy
out now.
rallies with different types of shots in tennis.
Let's go.
Bump, set,
Volleyball.
and spike in volleyball.
That's so fun.
Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in
Are they gonna
bowling.
announce the switch?
Dribble,
Switch. Oh, they bring.
pass,
Oh, so
and
this
shoot to
replacing.
score in basketball. Adjust your shot's
Okay,
power.
so
then
they're
swing
combining
your
Switch
club
1
in
stuff
golf.
with new Switch 2 stuff.
Battle with one
Thumb
thumb
wrestling?
to hand your opponent
What
a
the
defeat
hell?
in thumb wrestling. Ride
Oh,
through the course.
that
using
looks so
mouse controls.
fun.
In skateboarding.
Yes.
Steer with handles
Power
and coast
cruising.
along the waves.
Oh my God,
In
I'm
power cruising.
Oh, that's so much fun.
Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane.
Let's freaking go, bro.
Plus,
You can warm up for these sports with jump rope.
Does that count as a sport?
You can
No.
create and play as a sportsmate or me character.
Man, honestly, I'm
Enjoy
not sure.
playing all kinds of sports
Is
on
Xenoblade
Nintendo
Genesis a
Switch
2027 thing?
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches
October.
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on
That's so
Nintendo
long
eShop.
from now.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Oh, I'm gonna spend time on this too.
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win.
I no longer think
If yours
Luigi's
gets
Mansion
pinned,
4 is coming
just
out this
shake
year,
the
by way.
controller to break free.
Because this, I mean, maybe it could
And
be
if
an
you keep your
Halloween
thumb held
thing,
down,
I guess.
it'll
Maybe,
get
but-
bigger and stronger.
3, 2, 1.
You'll need this to claim victory.
So weird.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. The
so
thumb
weird.
moves, just like this. Here we go. Let's have a good match.
So you control the thumb. It's an interesting idea.
Oh, got
based
him
on
right
how you
away.
hold the Joy-Con.
Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. No, wait, wait, wait. Whew. I was worried for a second there.
It's just interesting watching Koizumi play.
Okay, thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got bigger. Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine.
I hope this is
My
not
thumb
the
returned to normal.
Treehouse.
Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait a minute. Ah, I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on to more headlines.
All right. There's still some time for them to really close strong here.
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall. Explore a land infused with magic.
I played like
and
OG
uncover
RuneScape
lost secrets
when it
on
was,
your
like,
journey to face the
pixels.
Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into
This
the
is not the
mysteries
same
of
kind of RuneScape.
Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape
Xenoblade
Dragon Wilds,
Genesis.
launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th. Get on board for these games. Customize your own
love it.
avatar and
This is
play
it
in
for
the
me.
adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland. Join the party with over 40 character-themed mini-games and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello
And they
Kitty
still haven't shown
Partyland
Splatoon
launches
Raiders or Star
exclusively on
Fox.
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
Which is interesting to me.
So let's get down there and finish the
here's
job.
Star Fox. Okay, anything new? Is it just like a, hey, Star Fox is coming back?
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew. A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Everyone, let's play the demo.
Hope resonates.
All right, well, Star Fox they got
crystals.
out quick. Okay, that's good news. This is interesting.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
Wow. That's kind of a big deal.
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 22nd. A weird, whimsical world is waiting. Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing, other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance by using Piku's surprising abilities. Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Great. What's this? What is this? What is this?
Prepare for
I don't know what this is.
an all-new monster-filled adventure. Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side.
Still the talk with Splatoon Raiders and the
That's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Huh. About time you got here.
Great. All right. Whoa, Dust Bloods! Right? Yeah, this is the Dust Bloods. Let's go!
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor,
We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here.
Yeah.
Worthy spirit.
That was so quick. Yes! But notice no release date. Okay, but we're gonna play it this summer at least. We're gonna get to try it out.
How was that?
Well,
next we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Splatoon Raiders. All right, that's the last thing that we knew about.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the Mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. All right, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks.
It looks pretty tough.
But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the Mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up.
You can do some crazy stuff.
And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct airing on June 30th.
Okay.
And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out, too. See ya!
All right, so there's at least time for one more big reveal.
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
Okay. Pikmin? Pikmin 4? No. Is that, what, is it Deltarune? Hey, Deltarune fans. June 24th. Okay.
Awaken your power.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world,
You'll feel this one!
as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th. Create, explore, survive. A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Alright, here's a sizzle reel. So we're gonna get one more announcement. It'll be the show closer. If we're lucky, there'll be a second.
Of light and darkness approaches.
Yet here we are, getting more announcements.
Filled with memorable adventures.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts.
3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are
ATB.
coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Never fails.
Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies.
Rhythm
and
Heavens, another
battle
Treehouse
enemies in
option.
action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Big announcement. Very big announcement. We're already over the 50-minute mark. Very cool. Very cool.
How was that? Next is our last announcement. Please take a look.
I'm just nervous right now. I'm just nervous. Thank God.
Long ago.
Oh my
there
God.
was a land
Yes!
called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity.
Oh my God.
On the edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest.
This is gonna be the greatest game of all time.
Within it, an ancient solitary tree
I'm not crying.
quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
We're looking at the greatest thing of all time. Holy shit.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these
God,
woods.
it's happening. They're doing it.
However, there was one particular
This is a
boy
reimagining.
who did not have a fairy.
God. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. It's happening.
Yes! Whoa, we need more than that! We need more than that! Come on! Come on! Oh, that is so...
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Hi everyone, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Teresa and I'm joined here by Gab, Dan, and Rob. We're here to talk about Star Fox, coming out June 25th. It is a cinematic shooter. We're gonna focus on the single player game, and then we'll go into the multiplayer in a later segment. But Dan, why don't you take us away?
Yeah, we're gonna start right out here in this new cinema scene, right on the Star Fox bridge, Bridge of the Great Fox, which is the base for the Star Fox game. The team is just coming out of their VR training session, which is part of the tutorial. And we get a little introduction to some of the characters. Falco is their ace pilot, Slippy's the engineer, science expert, Peppy's their veteran uncle who gives them advice, and then Fox McCloud is the leader of the team. And what has happened during their training session is they're getting a call from General Pepper, who's the head of the Corneria Defense Force, and he wants to hire this mercenary team to help them in a fairly desperate situation, which we'll see as we answer this call. I think we're going to go straight into the campaign here, and when you start the campaign, you're going to be able to select between easy and normal difficulty mode. You can also unlock the expert difficulty mode, which we'll talk about in more detail later. You unlock that by getting medals in the various missions. But we're going to start with normal because that's what most people are going to be familiar with. And you can also, before each mission, select single player, co-op, or local co-op games.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. Listen. I'm gonna do Treehouse analysis later. We're replaying the 30 seconds of that's what we're doing. Okay, I'm sorry if you want me to watch the Treehouse. I don't feel like it right now. I need to rewatch this thing again, and that's what we're doing. So I apologize if you want me to do the Treehouse, but I don't feel like it right now. I'm going to analyze Star Fox later. I'm going to analyze Splatoon Raiders later. But right now, I'm going to focus on this. This is it.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Look at the leaf guy.
The Legend of Zelda.
Okay. Just go back here. What are they doing now?
See the wear and tear on these.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Treehouse stuff later. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't do this. All right. Where are we? Yeah, so I'm just gonna talk about this with you guys for a few minutes, and then I'll get to work. The Treehouse stuff I'll just do later. This is more important to me. So I believe what we're looking at here. All right. The Nintendo Direct, I don't think was Nintendo's best from a first-party perspective. I think it was very strong third-party stuff, and I think they're doing some interesting things with some of their key titles. So Splatoon, they're putting out a Direct later this month. Star Fox, we have a free demo today to play. And the Dust Bloods is getting a network test later this summer. Like those are like three of like key titles. So it's interesting to see how they're giving us kind of more ways to experience each one, which I think is good. We're still getting Fire Emblem as well, and Switch Sports is not just like a Switch 2 edition. It's a whole new game, so that's exciting to me. But that minus Switch Sports, there's nothing like blatantly new announced for this year outside of the Ocarina of Time remake in this Direct. From a first party perspective, I'm kind of like, okay, but there's that fun Donkey Kong update they're doing, which is coming in waves, which is nice, and we are getting a really interesting collection of Xenoblade Chronicles editions, which is cool. And they gave us an exciting 2027 title in Xenoblade Genesis, which might just actually be Project Legacy. I'm not sure yet. So that's good. Like, that's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's good. And Rhythm Heaven, actually, by the way, Rhythm Heaven, I'm actually really feeling. But given its art style and its smaller scope, and it being an opener for a direct is certainly something I don't think people expected. I think people would have preferred to see like Fire Emblem or Xenoblade maybe open the direct, or if they had something else. Like, yeah, I kind of understand why some people were maybe a little bit like thrown off by that, but I think Rhythm Heaven is actually going to be a good game, and like what I saw actually has me very excited for that game. Like, I wasn't sure I was going to buy Rhythm Heaven, but what I saw in the beginning leads me to feel like maybe I should be buying Rhythm Heaven. And if they didn't put it in the beginning of the direct, I might not have felt that way. So even though maybe it took a little bit of the wind out of her sail because it wasn't like the most, epic looking thing to open the show, it did do a good job of selling the game. So it's kind of like, I have like these two sides to me, right? I'm kind of just like sharing with you guys my sort of like, initial thoughts here. No, J.R. Tolkien, I am not saying it was a bad direct. I'm saying it was an oddly paced direct. And there was a lot of good third-party games in there, actually. But from a first-party perspective, there wasn't a lot new announced for this year. And I think that's where a lot of people are going to be like, maybe this isn't the best direct ever. I don't think it's a bad direct when you think about the closer, which is the Ocarina of Time remake. But I also kind of felt like they could have given us more than what they gave us. What they gave us was like a very, 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 very small taste. But that very, very, very small taste is enough to confirm that what we're getting later this year, in my mind, is basically like a Tears of the Kingdom level kind of game. Let me clear that up for you a little bit, because I know some people aren't as high on Tears of the Kingdom as others. I mean, I'm not talking about when the game came out. I'm talking about, if you remember the excitement leading up to the release of Tears of the Kingdom, that anticipation, that level of expectation, that is what I am anticipating here for Ocarina of Time Remake. Or, I'm sorry, Ocarina of Time Reborn. Let me pull up Twitter, because I noticed something on my notifications from Twitter about how Nintendo worded this that I think a lot of people will find curious. So, is it really 90 seconds? And my brain is 30. That's hilarious. That's so crazy. Alright. It's simple. All they say is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026. It's simple, but two things. As we've talked about several times before, Nintendo's branding with remakes is no subtitle. It's just the title of the game, right? It's a reimagining of it, or at least a remake. But the wording here, reborn, to me is interesting. They're not saying remake. They're saying reborn. That is something that has a different implication. And the story has never been told in this way. I mean, I should probably say some stuff for my analysis today, because I'm doing an analysis today. This is kind of like, I guess, analysis prologue. My main point here is this. This is not just a remake. This is, if you go back to the beginning of this live stream, If you go back to the beginning of this live stream, and I talked about the first Ocarina of Time remake video I made in 2020, where I made that video not based off any leaks or any strong evidence, just kind of like, hey, this kind of makes sense for Nintendo to do. Because back then, I was thinking about Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I was like, huh, if they can do that, maybe Nintendo should do something like that too. And this suggests that. Let me tell you something else, and this is actually interesting the more I think about it. Them not showing more, I think, is actually indicative that it's very different. Like, some of you might see this and still somehow assume it's going to have the exact same structure. I'm not thinking that at all. I think, like, think of it like this. Like, when they revealed Star Fox earlier this year, they were very clear. Hey, this is a remake of Star Fox, and we're doing the levels 1-to-1. They were super upfront about that and told us very quick. Here, they're leaving it very open. They're giving us a quick little thing, and they're just going to let us overthink this for we don't know how long, until they show us more. And so to me, the messaging here is saying, no, this is not a remake. This is way more than a remake. This is way more than a remake. So, yeah. Even if the entire direct you just consider as complete garbage baloney duty, which it's not, this little teaser at the end saves the entire year. That's what I think. And so, with that, I am now going to end the stream. Thank you, everyone, for coming by. I'm sorry if I was too obnoxious during the reaction. Yeah, we're about to get the greatest game ever made. Yeah, that's just what I think. So, yeah, if you don't care about Zelda, you will. That's my thought. That's my thought. So, all right, guys, thank you. I know this is just, I'm just freaking out. I'm just freaking out. That's it. I'm just freaking out. I'm freaking out because, yes, I'm at a loss for words. I'm going to make the Ocarina of Time trailer analysis today. That's coming out today. And everything else, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But the Ocarina of Time remake hype is just getting started. We were just scratching the surface. So, yeah. I'll see you all soon. I don't even know how to end the stream anymore. Okay, here we go. All right. Bye, guys. See ya.